to walk you through the process to make a flexible wood piece for Onshape. If this is your first time using Onshape, hopefully this will give you a little bit more structure. And if you're having any struggles and you've used Onshape before, this might just give you an idea of the sort of design process that I think works well with this. All right, you've made a new part studio and hopefully you've labeled it correctly with Tech Shop 19, TS19, your own last name, and then the name of the project, Flexible Wood. You'll see your 3 planes right in the middle of your screen, and over on the right side you'll see this share button in blue. I would like you to make sure that you share every document with me, so you'll click on that share and you'll type my Brimmer address here, so it's bshannon@brimmer.org. It's not going to allow me to share with myself, but you'll hit the blue share button and then close that down and it will be shared with me so I can see your document, download your document, and help you out along the way. Occasionally I might give you a little comment bubble here and you'll see things. If you have a question for me, you can type it in there or I can type something back to you. All right. We want to make, first off, the actual wooden flexible wood piece. In order to do that, we need to sketch on one of these planes. So I'll choose the sketch plane. This sketch window will show up and you'll notice a sketch get populated into your feature list. I'm going to very first off change the name of this from sketch 1 to something more meaningful. So maybe this would be the wood sample. Okay. It's giving me instruction here to select a sketch plane. I can make sure that I'm in that blue window here, and then I'm going to choose the top plane for myself. That will take that from blue to white, say that I've already made that selection. You'll see that sketch plane develop in that light blue. I don't necessarily want to be sketching on an angle. It makes it a little bit awkward and a little bit hard to see. So I want to see it flat to my screen, which is normal to my screen for those who like the math terms. So I click N on my keyboard and that will bring that right to flat. I want to start with a rectangle, so I'm going to use a corner rectangle starting at the origin and pull that out. It doesn't have the correct dimensions I want here, so I'll be using the dimensioning tool next, selecting the edge I want to dimension and pulling that out. When I click again, it will ask me for what dimension I wish to have it. Our Adobe Illustrator files were a little bit bigger, but Onshape has some lag to it if you make really big patterns. So I'm willing to let this be a little bit smaller, so maybe we only make this a 7 centimeter tall piece, and then let's dimension this. Maybe we make this one 14 centimeters. Okay. Now we have that rectangular piece. It's missing that tab piece. Now, as we learned in Adobe Illustrator, we don't want to just draw a line across there. We don't want to cut there, but we do want to see where that 5 centimeters is. So I'm going to use the line tool. I will make it a construction line. It's going to be a dotted line, and that is not going to be a cut line. It won't even cut the dots. It just helps you develop construction for your sketch. I've then taken the dimension tool. I want to dimension from this line to this line, so I actually have to click twice on each of the lines, and then it toggles. I pull that dimension outside of my sketch so it keeps it clean and tidy. I click to then put in the dimension I wish, which is 5 centimeters, and there I have it. There's my first sketch. Once I am done, I click the green arrow to confirm that. I can then look at it. I hold my 2 fingers down on my keyboard or my mouse pad, and then I can toggle that around to look at it in different orientations. It is currently only 2-dimensional, so next video we will learn how to make that 3-dimensional.